Welcome to Literary Jandas. In this video, I'll be clearly explaining about what are the new UGC regulation introduced recently by UGC, the new regulation policy which is focusing on eligibility criteria for those who want to become an assistant professor in a college or in a university. They are supposed to join as an assistant professor from 2025 onwards, and they have to be keep in mind that they should have certain criteria as per the qualification that I will be explaining about. What are the qualification they should have when they apply for assistant professor? So there are two ways of qualifying themselves as an assistant professor. That is, you have to choose one. That is PhD route. You are applying for an assistant professor as you are qualified with PhD degree. Here you should keep in mind that certain criteria you should meet. What are the certain criteria? You should have undergraduate degree with at least 75% of marks. When you are completing your undergraduate, you should have the percentage 75% at least. Or if you don't have such percentage in your undergraduate degree, that is in a UG degree, you should have 55% of marks in a postgraduate degree, that is PG degree. If you are applying for a assistant professor in the Department of English, you should have completed a MA. In the PG degree, you should have scored 75, that is 55% of marks, or you should have 75% mark in undergraduate degree, that is UG. Along with either of these, either UG or PG, you should have these certain percentage. Along with this, you must have PhD degree. So the basic eligibility to become an assistant professor is you should have a PhD degree with 55% of marks, and you must have a PhD degree. All these two will qualify you as to become an assistant professor. If you don't have net certificate but you have a PhD degree, you can choose the first one. The next one is net route without PhD. Those who don't have PhD degree but they could have net certificate, they are qualified with net, which is run by UGC or NTA, and they are qualified with this net. They can also apply for assistant professor, and they have also keep in mind with a certain criteria, that is postgraduate degree with at least 55% of marks. Those who have net certificate, they should have PG degree, they should have completed the PG degree with 55% of marks, must qualify for the national eligibility test, because you don't have PG degree, you don't have PhD degree, you have only PG. So after you're completing your PG, you must qualify with net, and you are not going to have a PhD but you have net certificate. You can also become an assistant professor. So these two are route which make you to become an assistant professor. One route is you can apply for assistant professor without a net. You can apply because you have PhD degree, PG degree and UG, but you don't have net. Here another route, you have only net but you don't have PhD. You can have 55% of mark in PG degree, and you should have net certificate which is conducted by UGC, CSIR, ICAR. Alternatively, qualifying in SLET or SET is also acceptable. So these SLET or SLET, which is generally conducted by the state. Also, for those who want to become an assistant professor in engineering college, they should have a PhD degree like ME or in MTech with at least 55% of mark. So all these degree holders should have scored 55% of marks in their ME or MTech to become an assistant professor in engineering college or in university. So let me explain about what are the key terms that they have introduced in the new UGC regulations. NCRF means levels in the National Credit Framework. Level 6 means UG degree, level 6.5 is PG degree, level 7 is advanced PG, level 8 is PhD. In short, to become an assistant professor, you generally need a combination of PG degree with good marks, either a PhD or qualification test like NET or SLET. I hope that this will help you to understand about the new regulation policy 2025 to become an assistant professor.